Hello, welcome back to RoundBall. My name is Joel,
Hi, Meldon.
and today we have a very special episode because this is our first episode over the web. Because we have to do this because currently our country is in a lockdown, and we have to adjust the circumstances. But I think this is pretty cool. We got background, elements right here. It's basically the same. And today it was very special because we'll be covering about all things international football. Let's go.
Let's go. Firstly, we're gonna talk about the Asian World Cup qualifiers. So much of drama, so much of action. But we're gonna round up what happened. We're gonna just talk about very briefly. Gonna see how it's going there. Well, in the World Cup qualifiers, everyone agreed that Group G has the closest gap among all teams. After the past few games, now it just looks like UAE and Vietnam are going to run away with it, and they're going for first and second place. And then it's all up to Malaysia and Thailand to fight for the third and fourth place for Asian Cup qualifiers.
Yep.
What do you think of that, Joel?
I think currently every time the Asian qualifiers always go down to the wire, and I think it's a really good way for all the teams in Asia to qualify for the big tournaments. And I think Malaysia, they had a really good chance to make it to the World Cup for the first time in general. And I think Thailand kind of underperformed this year. Indonesia was pretty dreadful. I mean, only getting 1 point from I think 6 or 5 games, and I think currently Malaysia and Thailand will have to fight for that third spot. But Vietnam, obviously, super performance overall in the group. UAE as well. So congrats to them for going on to the next round.
Yep, in other groups, we see Group D, Saudi Arabia aiming for their 6th World Cup appearance in their history. So they look set to be doing that as well. Look at Group E. Qatar already qualified because they're hosts of the World Cup. Exactly. But they are playing in the qualifiers to qualify for the Asian Cup.
Oh.
And it looks most certainly to happen because they are in pole position right now.
Eldon, do you think Qatar has a very impressive team? How do you think they'll do in the World Cup?
Okay, well, when it comes to the World Cup, I think Qatar, I'm not so sure. I don't think they have. Well, in Asia, I think they have a good team, but I don't feel like their team's well-rounded. Like, they have got a good attack, but then the midfield isn't as solid as I would want it to be. Like, isn't the optimal one. So I don't think that Qatar will do it. But maybe they'll do well in the Asian Cup. And in Group F, Japan are just bossing everyone around.
Japan have been really good. But I mean, it's Japan. I mean, they have really good players, likes of Takumi Minamino. They just have really solid players at the moment. So, but normally Japan do really well in the qualifiers. It's just in the World Cup they kind of seem to struggle when it comes to the round of 16. I mean, they have the possibility of getting out of the group. So we'll see how well Japan, the likes of Japan and South Korea. So speaking of South Korea, Eldon, how about South Korea doing in the qualifiers?
South Korea also, they are in good position. They are one of the best teams in Asia, if not the best team in Asia. All because of their charismatic winger Son Heung-min. Excellent, he's fast.
He's a really good player.
He's a smart player, really fantastic player.
Do you think that he is like the best Asian player ever?
I think with ever is kind of debatable, but at the moment, I think he's the best Asian player out there.
Same as well. I think he's currently the best player in Asia. I mean, look how well he's done for Tottenham this year, and look how well he's done for Korea this year, South Korea. So I think it'll be very exciting to see him in the World Cup, bombing down the wings, causing European teams and American teams some threats. So yeah, I think that wraps up the Asian qualifiers. And let's dive back into it. Let's get into the Euros, which is on everyone's mind now. Because look at the shirts we're wearing. I'm wearing the England shirt, repping the England shirt. And what you repping, bro?
I've got the Red Devils on me.
The Red Devils. So you have the number. Are they the best squad? Like in terms of ranking wise, are they the best team in the world right now?
Yeah, they're
Belgium?
number one in the world. I think there's a reason for being number one in the world. They still have. I think this is gonna be like the last for the golden generation. I hope they win.
Yeah, they're a bit they are on bordering on the older age side now. So I think this is probably their last chance to get. Actually, no, I think next year is their last chance. The 2022
What
World
do
Cup
you
is
think,
there.
Joel? Is football coming home?
It's football coming home. Of course, bro. Bro, 3 lions on the chest, bro. They're coming home. It's coming home. You're gonna see at the end of the tournament, Jordan Pickford with his tiny arms holding the trophy up. Let's go. Come on, England. So yeah, let's get into the tournament. What do you think of this year's tournament? So as you can probably tell, obviously it says Euro 2020 up here. Obviously it's not Euro 2020. It's Euro 2021 because of the pandemic. Last year it was postponed, and finally the Euros is back. What are your thoughts on that, Alden?
It's exciting. The Euros are back. I can't wait for it to get underway. Sorry, started, but I just wanted to get into that. I want to get into the juicy part. Obviously, the knockout stages. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see who's gonna be in the final. Who's gonna be in the you know. And
Yeah,
and
right.
you were telling me, you were explaining to me that the Euros were was not gonna be just in one country. How does that go along?
Oh yeah, this year the Euros will be split into I don't know exactly how many, but it's gonna be split like but in a lot of countries. For example, in the UK, it's gonna be in Scotland, England, and if I'm not mistaken, oh no, I don't think it's gonna be in Wales, but it's gonna be in Scotland and England in Hampden Park and Wembley. And I think for the first time in Euros, it's going to be all over Europe, not just in one country. So it's gonna be really exciting for all the fans around Europe. It's also gonna be in Azerbaijan, the likes of Azerbaijan, Russia, Germany, France. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really exciting. So why don't we dive into the group stages now? Let's get a few good groups. Okay, so for a notable group, Group A, I think it's going to be a very interesting group because in Group A there are Italy, Switzerland, Wales, and Turkey. What do you think, Sheldon? Who do you think will come on top of that?
I think Italy's gonna be group champions. I think it's gonna be down to like that second place spot. You've got the Swiss, the Welsh, and the Turkish. I think great matchup. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Gonna be really fun, and I think Italy will take it as well. I mean, with their really strong performance, they have a really, really strong team, like the likes of Lorenzo Insigne, the likes of Ciro Immobile, Donnarumma, Chiellini, Bonucci. They have a plethora of stars in their side, and I think they have a really big potential of possibly even winning the tournament. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
And in Group B, I'm pretty sure it's just Belgium. Currently, it's Belgium, Finland, Denmark, and Russia. Belgium have a really, really good chance this year, as you said. It's probably one of their last chances to win a major trophy. And let's see
Yep.
how they do in the tournament. And also, England are in Group D. England's group is going to be a little bit tricky because they have Croatia, the 2018 World Cup finalist, Scotland, one of England's biggest rivals, and the Czech Republic, which beat England in the World Cup qualifiers actually. Or was it World Cup or Euros? I'm not pretty sure, but they still beat England, which is still a big feat. So do you think England will be able to get through this group stage?
I think they're gonna pull through. Well, I just can't wait for England and Scotland. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a banger in it.
Huge match. So yeah, England, if they were to go through, I think they're gonna have to work hard. And also on another more sad note, Christian Eriksen in their recent match fell to the ground, and I think it wasn't a good sight. But currently he's been stabilized in the hospital, and the doctors have been taking care of him. What are your thoughts on that, Alden?
Yep, it was shocking. It was shocking. I remember watching the Tottenham against Bolton in the FA Cup this one time. I think it was in the fourth round, if I'm not mistaken, and Fabrice Muemba went through the same thing, and he had a cardiac arrest. And now seeing it happen again, but this time on like in the Euros, which is huge. But then great job to Anthony Taylor for getting paramedics on site so quick. Did you see, you were watching the game, right? And it was so quick. Within seconds they had paramedics on the field, they had CPR done.
I think they handled it really well, to be fair. The Denmark players, they especially like Kasper Schmeichel going over to console his wife, and I think Simon Kjær.
Simon Kjær, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
really good captain, performing CPR, and I think
I
that's a
think
true captain.
I think it's in within the Danish DNA for all of them to be like Vikings in
Yeah.
one way or another.
But obviously, our thoughts and prayers go out to Christian Eriksen, and we hope for a speedy recovery for him. And obviously, let's touch on Group F. Group F. I think that's
Oh, spicy, that's spicy.
death.
Good
You know,
one, the good one.
F group, the group of death. It rhymes. F and death. So yeah, France, Germany, Portugal in one group. That's gonna end. Also Hungary. It's a bit tough on Hungary because I think it's gonna be a swift exit for them, but they're gonna need something of a miracle to go through. And also, don't forget, the top three groups can go through now. The top four of the top three. Okay, later on in our third segment, we'll be doing a prediction. So stay tuned to that. So as I was saying, in Group F, Hungary. Do you think they can go through?
France, Portugal, Germany. I think the Hungarians are gonna have a tough time. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think France will probably top the group with their plethora of talent. Portugal will probably get second, but we'll save this for the next segment because the next segment we'll be doing predictions. So yep, we've dived into the Euros. And right now we'll be doing our Euro prediction, Eldon. Our Euro prediction. So we're gonna be continuing where we left off, and we'll be discussing the group stages and the knockout stages. We'll be predicting them, and we'll see how well we do at the end of the Euros, Eldon. So let's dive into it. So this is the website. Will be the official UEFA.com website. So let's play. So as you can see currently, this is how the prediction works. We just have to drag the teams where we think they will finish. And yeah, I have done a procedure for Group A currently. So yeah, do you think this will be how it turns out for Group A?
I'm not
become...
sure about. Do you think the Swiss will do better than the Welsh?
I think they will do. I think they will do better than the Welsh.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I'm kind of worried for Wales because I think Turkey might just edge it.
Nah, I don't think so.
Because can't forget, they were fighting a really good Italy side, and I think if Italy or if Turkey go up against the likes of Wales or Switzerland, I think they could. Even if Turkey get a draw or win, they can go through. So I'm a bit worried for Wales because Wales will still have to fight Italy. So do you think this is how Group A will finish?
Yep.
Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales. Alright, so let's move on to Group B right now. Okay, obviously Russia will not finish top, so where do you think Russia will finish?
I think Russia is going to finish third. So it's going to be Belgium, Denmark, Russia, Finland.
I think Finland's going to be second. I don't think Denmark's going to finish in top 3. Oh no, wait. I think Denmark will finish third and Russia won't qualify.
And you think Finland's going to finish second?
Finland beat a really good Denmark side, and they have 3 points currently, and it's really big for them. At the very least, they'll finish third. I think, because you know what? I think they can pick up points against Russia. I 100% think they have the power, the attacking power. I think they can.
Alright, okay, cool.
So this is a really bold prediction, but I think this will pay off, and I think Belgium obviously will finish top.
Okay, Group C.
Group C. Okay, let me leave it to you this time. Who do you think will finish top?
Holland, definitely. Holland. I think then Ukraine, Austria, and then North Macedonia.
Why do you think Ukraine will finish second and not Austria? Because Austria has some pretty good players like Marcel Sabitzer,
No, but I think Ukraine have a very well-rounded team. Like they are balanced. So I think Ukraine will finish second.
We say Ukraine have the likes of Zinchenko, and I think they might also be a dark horse for this tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go Group D.
Oh, Group D
Scotland.
is interesting.
That's a very interesting matchup. You can see England repping the England shirt. Where do you think England will finish? Okay, no, let's leave England for last. Where do you think Scotland will finish?
I think Scotland's going to finish third.
Third, alright. I think obviously Croatia will finish second.
The Czech
think-
fourth and England first.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty straightforward group to be fair, but I think if Scotland turn up, they could possibly leapfrog Croatia. But I don't think they have the minerals right now to do that. So I think Croatia, with the experience, will finish second.
Yep. Right, Group E.
So Group E. Spain, obviously, right? Has to be.
Yeah, it has to be Spain.
For me, second is the toss-up between Sweden and Poland because Sweden have the likes of Lindelof, and they have a really, really interesting upcoming star in Alexander Isak. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's been a pretty good talent for them. But Poland have Lewandowski.
But you can't just rely on one player. So I think the Swedes are gonna be second.
But this is pretty tough because Poland have the likes of they not only have Lewandowski, they have a decently good goalkeeper in Wojciech Szczesny. They have a good midfield. I think Zielinski, But actually, you know what? I think Sweden has a more all-around back team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now for Poland third. Sorry, Slovakia.
All right, and Group F.
Oh, it's gonna be a bit tricky.
Um.
I think France is gonna win it. I'm winning this group.
Yeah. I think Portugal's gonna be second.
I think Germany is gonna be second because I think they're gonna turn up for this tournament. But but Portugal have such a good squad actually.
I think Germany will finish third, but they'll be one of the four best third teams.
Okay.
And if who gets up to qualify.
No, actually no. I think Hungary's gonna. No, I'm just kidding. So Portugal, Germany, Hungary. Is that how you want it?
Yeah.
So yeah, these are our group stages. So in Group A, it will be Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, Wales. Group B, Belgium, Finland, Denmark, Russia. Group C, Netherlands, Ukraine, Austria, North Macedonia. Group D, England, Croatia, Scotland, Czech Republic. In Group E will be Spain, Sweden, Poland, Slovakia, and to round it off, Group F will be France, Portugal, Germany, and Hungary. So yep, that rounds up our group stage prediction. So now let's move on to the four best third placing teams because 4 of the third placing teams will go through to the round of 16. So it's gonna be really important for them to pick up as many points as they can.
Yeah.
So who do you think will be? Obviously Germany.
Yeah, of course. I think Scotland.
I think Denmark will get it. Scotland.
Yeah.
One more.
I'm gonna say Scotland.
One more. Poland, Austria, or Turkey. Who do you think will go through?
This is tough.
I think we're gonna rule out Austria.
Yeah.
We might. I think it's either Turkey or Poland. Actually, let me look at the groups again. I think Turkey will do well.
Yeah, I think Turkey. I think that
we have to fight. I think it'll be Turkey. All right. So yeah, it's done. We've done the group stages and the 4 best third place teams. Now let's move on to the knockout stages. Oh, it's gonna be huge. Okay. In the first round of 16, it's Belgium versus Scotland.
Yeah, Belgium.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Scotland. Oh no. I think it's gonna be Belgium. They have too much in the locker for them.
Yeah.
Belgium? Okay. Straightforward there. Italy, Ukraine. I think it's gonna be Italy. Too strong for Ukraine. Right?
Yep. Yep.
France, Denmark. I think obviously France. Correct. Now this is a tricky one.
No, I think Croatia's gonna be able to edge it.
Okay.
You're gonna see a repeat of the World Cup final.
I know. But I think Sweden has a pretty good squad. No, but I think Croatia have too much in it.
Yeah, Croatia is true. The quality in Croatia is.
Spain, Turkey.
Of course, that's
okay. Spain. Yeah, I have to be Spain. Oh my word. It's the repeat of the Euro 2004. Round of 16, I think. England versus Portugal.
This is up to you, mate. This is up to you. Are you gonna go for that? Are you gonna?
England have a very, very, very good squad, but I think it's a bit inexperienced. Not in terms of playing football. They have so much experience in playing football because in the highest level. It's just that I think Portugal. I don't know. I think if England can get to the round of 16, they will go through because I think this England side can beat Spain.
Okay,
Oh,
then go for England then.
because Portugal's such a good squad. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna go with what I think is gonna happen. I think England will go through. Because after years of not doing well in the Euros, I think they will go through. Alright. Now Netherlands, Germany. What do you think?
I think Holland will make it through.
I have a funny feeling Holland will make it through as well. Let's go with Holland. I'm sorry, Germany. Your time will come next year. You know what? Switzerland, Finland. I think it's going to be upset.
Yeah, I have a feeling Finland's gonna do it too.
Yeah,
I just have
exactly.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they'll be the dark horse of this tournament. Timo Pukki with the top goal
Yeah.
scorer.
And then Netherlands and Finland. What do you think?
Hmm. You know what? Do you think Finland can continue this good run of form?
I think that's where their luck runs out.
I'm sorry, Finland. I think Netherlands will go through. Yep. Come on, the Ned. Come on, the Holland.
And as you said just now,
I
you
think
said that
England will go through if they face Spain.
all right,
I really
England.
do. Sorry, Spain. All right. The next quarterfinal, Croatia, France. I think France will pip them. Has to be, right?
Yeah, it has to be France.
They're such a good squad. And the last of the quarterfinals, Belgium, Italy. That's a tough one. That's really tough. Oh,
I'm gonna say Belgium.
I don't know why. I have this funny feeling that Italy might go through to the semis.
All right, then go with Italy then.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because Italy has such a good defense, and Belgium's defense is a bit shaky and old. But Belgium's attacking power is too good. This is gonna be the battle of attack versus defense.
Then go for Italy then.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go for Italy. I'll go for Italy. Alright, semis. England, Netherlands.
It's gotta be the English. I think it's gonna be the English.
Oh, do you think they can finally beat Netherlands?
Yeah.
Can they make it to the final? Go for the England. Come on, England.
And France. I think France is gonna win the other semi-final.
Oh. Yeah, you know, I think so too. But if Italy turn up, they could possibly make it to the final. But
And
yeah,
our winner-
it's come down to this, the final of the Euros. England versus France. Okay, let's make a drum roll, please. Drum roll.
I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think it's gonna be France. It's gonna be France. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think England can do it though.
But bro, France they have N'Golo Kante, bro. N'Golo Kante.
That's it. Right, then go for France then.
Oh, I'm sorry, England. I mean, if England make it to the final, I could consider that as a good one.
Okay, save it.
It's done. I'm gonna say these predictions. Say 0 out of 49. Don't worry, we're gonna get all correct, right, Alan?
Yep, we definitely are.
So yeah, that wraps up our predictions.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.
And also don't forget to pound the notification bell and leave in the comments your tip to win the Euros.
I've been Eldon,
And I've been Joel.
and we've been the RoundBall.